Go-Go Boy by Vance Walker. Black screen. Faint dance music, bar glasses clinking. Close-up flashes of a man, Art, taking off his shirt. Close-up flashes of Art, sipping from a bar straw. Close-up flashes of Art, lighting a cigarette. Title, 1990. Close-up flashes of Art adjusting himself in his Speedo.
You're on, Art. Get your ass out there.
Interior, Club Hell, night. Dance music suddenly loud. Club Hell is a big dance club lined with red velvet, like a giant coffin. It's full of young men and women, mostly men, drinking and dancing. Art, a stunning man boy in his late 20s, dances on a small stage in the middle of the crowded dance floor. He is a fantastic, seductive dancer, lost in the music. His body is lean and chiseled, every inch a work of art. He wears black work boots and a black Speedo. Dawn, a wild-haired young woman, and Travis, a quirky-looking guy in smeared eyeliner, watch Art, mesmerized. Loud music during club scenes necessitates dialogue to be more or less yelled.
Is there any chance he's not gay?
Oh, please. How many straight guys you know shave their legs?
She looks at Art's tan, shaved, perfect legs.
Fuck. Maybe he's a swimmer.
Reveal a guy in a Mad Hatter hat next to them, watching Art.
Shit brick house, huh?
Damn.
Uh-huh. How many licks does it take to get to the center?
4, and you don't even have to fight over him. I think he's bi.
Oh, yeah? That's what I used to be. Now look at me.
I don't care what he is. He's beautiful.
He's the kind of guy you'd either kill for or not be caught dead with.
Interior, Club Hell, later. Art stands at the bar and is joined by Buddy, a sweaty Oklahoman Adonis in a jockstrap and baseball hat.
You're ugly, but how much?
Get in line, straight boy.
That guy over there is cruising here.
I know, he's a troll. Hey.
The man, 45 or so, points to his chest as if, who me?
Yeah, you. Do something else with your eyes.
Embarrassed, the man leaves.
You don't have to be such a dick.
Lenny, a lumberjack of a bartender in a sleeveless silence equals death t-shirt, smacks 2 shot glasses down in front of the guys and fills them with tequila.
Art isn't easy.
But he will discuss it.
Jeez, this bar's just one cliche after another.
Art downs his shot.
I used to always be nice, but now I cut to the chase and say what's on my mind. Isn't that better than leading people on? Okay, sometimes it makes me seem like an asshole.
Are you bragging or complaining?
Besides, he was leering at me like...
You are a piece of meat.
Being leered at never bothered you before.
There's a difference between being adored from afar and being leered at up close.
Yeah, a relationship with 1,000 is easy. It's those one-on-ones that'll kill you.
Buddy downs his shot.
Break's over.
Buddy disappears into the crowd. Dawn quickly takes his place next to Art. She tries to get Lenny's attention.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Sorry, your hair was in my drink.
Oh, sorry.
Buddy and the others go-go dance from various stages.
Wanna dance?
More than almost anything?
I tend to express myself better non-verbally.
I noticed.
He jumps up onto the bar effortlessly, reaches down to her to help her up.
Oh, no, I'll stay down here.
Suit yourself.
He dances across the bar, artfully missing glasses, hands, ashtrays. He is hot shit and he knows it. Someone hands him a lit cigarette. Smoking it, he makes his way back to Dawn.
That's a disgusting habit, by the way.
So is eating pussy, but I still do it.
Promises, promises.
Maybe later, sweetheart. I'm off at 1:30.
She smiles. Art saunters back across the bar, close on Art's lips.
Do you like tequila?
Interior, Club Hell, later. Art, dressed, is at the bar next to a good-looking guy.
I'm not drinking.
I noticed. That's why I bought you a tequila.
Guy looks down at a shot of tequila, a beer, a lime wedge, salt, and the same setup in front of Art.
I mean, I'm on the wagon.
Ah, okay. Never mind, sorry.
Art licks his hand, salts it, picks up the shot glass, looking Guy in the eyes. Guy is seduced, hypnotized.
What the fuck? Cheers!
They down their shots. Art licks Guy's hand to salt it, as Art and Dawn make eye contact from across the bar. Guy grabs Art's butt.
I hope your dick is as hard as your ass.
I'll let you be the judge of that. Let's blow this popsicle, man.
Close on Art's eyes as the music stops.
Are you mad at me now?
Close on Guy's eyes.
Why would I be mad at you?
Interior Art's apartment, later. Easy rock, playing softly. It's a fairly nice, but messy apartment. Art and Guy, both shirtless and unzipped, snort a line of white powder, fall back on the bed.
Because you didn't want to do that shot, and I made you.
You didn't make me. I'm a big boy.
You can say that again.
They kiss animalistically. They continue to undress hurriedly. Art struggles with his bootlaces.
It's, in a knot.
Fuck the boots.
Guy playfully bounces on top of Art, miscalculates and smashes his groin on Art's knee, curls up in pain.
Fuck!
Oh shit, let me rub that for you.
He does.
No, don't. Oh, yeah.
That feels better.
More kissing, etc. Exterior Art's apartment, day. Naked Art in bed. A bird chirps loudly from the windowsill. A baby cries. A doorbell. He throws a pillow at the window,
Fuck.
banging on the door.
Art, open the door.
Art gets up, opens the door to Buddy. An older gentleman, William, 75-ish, unlocks his door across the hall, sees Art.
What's your problem, man?
William giggles and goes into his apartment.
What's your problem? Our appointment?
Oh shit, I forgot.
Jesus, Art. You look like you've been chasing a fart through a bag of nails. You were up fucking that guy all night.
You suddenly have a thing against fucking all night? And it was this morning, technically.
He's a total coke whore and you know it.
Define coke whore.
Like you, only you don't need the coke to whip your dick out. Come on, let's go.
Art chuckles, puts on his glasses, which she wears when not at the club. Drinks some water.
Why are your panties in such an uproar? You're hetero, you're monogamous, basically.
Yeah, basically monogamous is the same as not monogamous. Come on, we live in and work in and fuck in West Hollywood. We're like at the epicenter of AIDS. We should get tested.
I've been tested.
Oh, for shit's sake, how many dicks ago was that? And I've never been tested, it's scary. Come with me.
Alright.
Thank you. Now go shower that jizz off your abs, I'll make some coffee.
Art looks down, chuckles, exits to the bathroom. Exterior Club Hell parking lot, night. Art and Buddy walk by Jose, a security guard.
What do you say, Jose?
Nada when I'm quiet. ¿Qué pasa?
Nada.
Nada. I was reading this article that said everyone is born basically bi, but no one is really totally bi.
An orifice is an orifice is an orifice.
You have the soul of a poet and the mind of a whore.
Thank you.
I guess it doesn't really matter where you stick it, since it never leads to anything anyway.
Not everyone wants a relationship, you know. Oh, wait a sec.
Art pulls off a band-aid with a cotton ball from the inside of his elbow.
Oh yeah.
Buddy removes his band-aid. They toss them in a trash can as they enter the club via the back door. Interior Club Hell hallway, continuous. As the boys walk toward the dressing room, the Mad Hatter steps out of nowhere and hands Art a small flyer.
I don't know if you like to party naked, but here!
The Mad Hatter blushes, runs off. Interior Club Hell dressing room, moments later. Dance music can be heard from the dance floor. Go-go boys and girls, mostly boys, are immodestly changing, doing makeup, etc. Garland, a black, built yet feminine go-go boy, is painting his lips candy apple red. Art and Buddy enter.
I told her I was just getting in touch with my feminine side.
Dude, you are so in touch with your feminine side, you're practically a woman.
Garland blows him an exaggerated kiss. Art and Buddy begin to change clothes. Art takes off his shirt and puts on a clerical collar.
Our Father who art in hell.
Buddy, shirtless and putting on red lifeguard shorts, turns to the opening door.
Good evening, Your Majesty.
Edie enters. She is heavily made up, older than dirt, and looks frail. Isn't.
Finally, some respect. Art, you're looking ravish tonight.
Art adjusts his outfit in a mirror. Collar and crucifix, tight black shorts, and a big long rhinestone rosary belt.
Fine, thank you.
Don't worry, it will get worse.
Art hands Edie the Mad Hatter's invitation as he exits.
I don't know if you like to party naked, but here.
Interior Club Hell, moments later. Art at the bar. Two young women, their long hair braided together, dance topless on a cigarette machine nearby.
Lenny, smoke me. Stone me, quick, I'm supposed to be on.
Lenny tosses Art a cigarette.
The usual?
Yeah.
Which one?
Give me the Pope's phone number. And reverse the charges.
Art puts the cigarette in his mouth. Two hands with lit lighters swoop in and light it.
Thanks.
Lenny pours Art a Vat 69 scotch, which he drinks quickly.
What's up with you?
Nothing.
You can't lie to me. I'm a bartender.
A little lonely, I guess.
Maybe you're too picky.
I don't think that's the problem.
I was being facetious. Lonely or Randy?
Always Randy.
I know. You'd fuck a snake.
If somebody
He
holds its head.
We need new material.
Lenny starts to clear someone's leftover, half-empty drink.
Wait, give me that.
He drinks it.
I bashed into Simon last night.
Huh. I didn't know he was still alive.
Art exhales smoke, walks off. A smoke machine propels smoke, blending with Art's, filling the space. Interior club hell dance floor, moments later. A dance song blasts on. Art dances on the platform. Other go-go dancers dance around the club. Art uses his crucifix as if to hypnotize the crowd below. He lowers his zipper periodically. Someone hands him a condom, which he rubs along his body, down his shorts, licks it, etc. The Mad Hatter watches him.
Art or porn?
Art tosses the rubber out over the crowd. Interior club hell dressing room, later. Art and Buddy enter as dancers wrap it up for the night, including Roxy, a guy pushing 30, offbeat yet appealing, wearing only a schoolgirl skirt.
Well, I got a phone number, but you know what they say. You can't
fuck a phone number.
Don't be so modest. You probably got 20.
Garland and a dancer enter.
You killed, sweet thing.
Maimed is more like it.
Garland gives him an "I heard that" look. Interior Art's apartment hallway, middle of the night. Art stumbles down the hall, drunk as hell.
I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Boys R Us kid. Boys R Us is lots of boys for me to play with.
He tries to unlock a door.
Hello? Who's there?
Who's here? Who's there? Who the hell's in my apartment?
William opens his door as far as the door chain will allow.
Hey, it's the old dude. What are you doing in my apartment?
I'm afraid.
William closes the door enough to undo the chain.
Don't be afraid, old dude.
I'm afraid you staggered up to the wrong door, see?
He points to the number on the door.
Wow, men's pajamas.
Here we go.
William takes Art's keys and opens Art's door.
You think you can make it the rest of the way on your own?
No prob. Man, well, this would be really embarrassing if I remember it.
Art closes his door. Interior, William's apartment, day. William opens his door to Art.
Morning.
Good afternoon.
This is embarrassing, but...
Yes, you did. Come in.
He does. Opera music plays.
Oh god, I didn't know if I dreamt it or did it. I was a little out of it.
A little out of it? You couldn't find your butt with both hands.
Art laughs.
Don't worry about it. I'd hate to tell you some of the things I've done when I was in my cups.
In my cups. Drunk?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to steal that. Rosina Torrey. I always thought she sounded sort of nervous on this recording. I like it fast, though. Saviano was a genius, wasn't he?
You recognize a performance recorded in 1928 that quickly?
Well, it was released in 1928, recorded in 27. My stepdad was a music teacher.
Like me. Well, was. I retired. Or, rather, forced to retire.
That bites. My second stepdad, who was definitely not a music teacher, thought it was sissy and trashed my record collection.
He must have never seen an opera if he thought they were sissy.
Well, you know, the wigs, the makeup, plus I did sort of stage them in my room with Barbies and G.I. Joes, taffeta.
Oh. How many stepdads do you have?
3. My mom doesn't like to be alone. What's your name again?
William.
They shake hands.
Art. Glad to know you. Sorry about last night.
That's okay. Stop by again if you'd like to listen to some music during the day.
All right, Willie, will do.
Exterior, Art's apartment roof, night. Art is dancing naked to a pop dance song on his Walkman. Interior, Art's apartment, day. Art gets out of the shower with a beer to answer the ringing phone. He dries off during...
Hello?
Art?
Who else would be answering my phone?
God only knows. What's up?
Just drinking with the flies.
Hair of the dog? You sound funny.
I am funny.
Hello? Just a sec, my phone's going in and out.
Oh, lucky you.
Remember that actor you used to bash around with, Dorton?
Dort the Quark, of course.
He's dead.
What'd he do? Bleed to death trying to fuck a mirror?
It's not funny, Art. He had AIDS. Damn it, let me call you back. There's something wrong with my...
Dial tone.
See you in hell.
Interior, Art's apartment, night. Art lifts weights, nude. A cigarette burns nearby. A knock on the door. He puts his glasses on, looks through the peephole, opens the door to Buddy, who enters.
You weren't asleep, right?
Some questions don't even need an answer.
Art takes a hit off a penis-shaped pot pipe, hands it to Buddy, who seems distant, upset.
Don't tell me. Christy?
Don't call her a bitch.
I won't, although she is kind of bitchy. Aren't you kind of relieved deep down?
No.
Well, it hurts even when it's the best thing.
The best thing? Says you. Go fuck yourself.
I will, you know me.
You know me. Maybe I should turn gay.
It's not a good time to be gay.
Art goes to an easel with an unfinished watercolor portrait of a woman, Art's mom. He picks up a dry paintbrush, wets it with his spit, outlines her eyes.
When are you gonna finish with your mom?
Wait, what day is it? Oh, shit. Oh, I thought I missed her birthday.
You're such a good son. Even though you're the black sheep of the family.
We're all black sheep in my family.
A baby cries from across the alley. Art blows smoke at his mother's portrait and goes to the open window.
God damn it, can you shut your baby up?
He slams the window shut.
You're such an asshole sometimes.
Interior, photographer's studio, day. Dance music. Art in underwear with his pants around his ankles, shirtless, in a photo session. The photographer's camera clicks closer and closer to Art. Freeze on the last shot, which becomes black and white postcard. Club hell. Go-go nasties spinning sleaze.
Yes, that was hot. Should we take a break? Get Art another drink.
The postcard reanimates.
Yes, thanks. Get Art another drink.
What do you think about life, Art?
I don't know, it's definitely something to look into.
Interior, club hell, back room, night. Industrial music. Art and Buddy walk through the back room. Darker, more lewd than the rest of the club. A big man in a straitjacket, naked from the waist down, is getting his butt whipped, to the beat, with a small riding crop.
Is it real?
It's his birthday spanking.
He needs some bandages.
I'm surprised his ass is so hairy. He got it shaved in that same spot about 2 months ago.
Interior, club hell, later. Music. Art dances in jeans and a cowboy hat. Interior, club hell dressing room, later. The gang wrapping it up for the night, including Joe, a young androgynous female go-go dancer. Buddy is in chaps and a G-string.
Buddy,
Your Highness?
She presents a cupcake with a candle to him.
happy anniversary. 1 year in hell.
People clap, cheer, etc.
Edie.
I gotta hand it to you. I figured you would last about 5 minutes around here. Some man grabs your ass and you'd knock him flat.
Roxy slaps Buddy's ass.
Guys are always grabbing his ass.
Can you blame them? I'd grab it myself, but that would be inappropriate. I wouldn't want to get in trouble for workplace impropriety.
They all laugh.
Come on, you big hunk.
Edie and Buddy hug, Edie grabbing his ass.
Is it weird when a guy touches you?
He likes it.
Yeah, he does. He has a very big, deep need to be loved.
Grab ass ain't love.
No, but being desired can feel like love.
Thank you, Dr. Ruth.
You talking about yourself too?
Of course.
No, I'm less complicated. I dance here because I'm an exhibitionist.
That's not less complicated. Why are you an exhibitionist?
Because I like being naked.
But why?
Therapy on display.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know and I don't care.
I don't care either, but keep it in your pants, will ya? Don't think I didn't see that little flash earlier. I'm not gonna get shut down because of your flapping dick.
Laughter. Exterior, nightclub, night. Art and Buddy wait in line to get in. The front of Art's t-shirt says, give. Banner over entrance. Give till it hurts. Dance against AIDS.
They asked me to dance at this.
They did? And then why aren't you?
No money.
So? You're a selfish little bastard, aren't you?
Don't call me little.
They pay, go in. The back of Art's shirt reads, head. Interior, nightclub, moments later. Loud dance music. The nightclub is a huge gay disco. From the bar, Art and Buddy watch two go-go boys in wrestler singlets circle each other, hold and pin each other in a sexy, wrestling-inspired dance.
Damn, the blonde is getting wood.
Maybe he's just big.
Dude, the male crotch is my area of expertise.
Exterior, West Hollywood Street, day. Art and Buddy, both in baseball caps, walking.
I don't see why we can't just call.
They want to be there to hold your hand in case you get bad news.
Interior, gay and lesbian center health clinic. Later. Buddy turns the pages of a magazine. Two clean-cut guys sit nervously nearby. A door opens, and Art steps out.
Gray skies are gonna clear up. Sit on a happy face.
B219?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Buddy gets up and follows the clinician into another room. The door closes, then opens, and Buddy walks out, wide-eyed, shaking. Art's point of view. Buddy's surroundings are surreal, vibrant, almost glowing colors. Art goes to him, holds him. Exterior, gay and lesbian center health clinic. Later. Art, in shock, and Buddy, crying, still shaking, sit on the steps in front of the clinic. Art's point of view. Buddy's surroundings again look surreal.
I want to get tested to make sure you were okay. I didn't think... What am I supposed to do now?
Buddy loses it. Art puts his arm around him, tearing. Exterior, Art's apartment balcony, evening. Art and Buddy sit quietly for a while, both dazed. The clouds behind Buddy swirl across the sky, ultra-colorful.
God, look at the sky.
What about it? Once I was sitting with my mother on our balcony. Remember that killer balcony we had overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge? Something Doris Day would have... An AIDS came up. Those damn gays, she said. They should just put them all on an island somewhere like lepers. They're never going to be able to deal with this. How am I going to tell them? I can't. Like, would you tell your mom? Does she know you sleep with men?
She probably knows.
Interior, Art's apartment, night. Art is smoking, looking out the window. Buddy on the couch. The walls around Buddy have a black light-esque glow.
I wonder if I've infected any girls. Christy.
He starts crying. Art goes to him, puts his arms around him. Interior, club hell bathroom, night. Art is standing at a urinal in jeans. On the wall in front of him, someone wrote, "AIDS is God's way of saying, fuck you." Interior, club hell dance floor, later. A song blasts on as a light strobes Art on a swing, his hands down his pants.
He really is a very nice boy.
I'm sure he is.
Art gets off the swing and thrashes it around, angrily.
Heart attack!
Art stands on the swing, swinging high, undulating erotically. He ends up sitting on the swing, pensively. Exterior, park, day. Art swings slowly on a child's swing, staring out, on the verge of tears. William sees Art and walks up to him.
Hello. I've never seen you here before.
I don't think I've been here before during the day.
William sits on a swing next to Art.
What's wrong? It's not a burden when the other person asks.
I'm worried about a friend. He's sick, or not sick really, he's just found out he's positive.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, what's he doing?
What's he doing?
What's he doing about it?
I don't know. Crying.
Well, there's a lot he can do with diet, reducing stress. They have drugs now.
Those drugs don't do shit.
Art takes a drag off his cigarette. Interior, gay bar, night. Art exhales smoke. Posters advertise underwear night, and everyone is complying. Art, stoned, is in tidy whities and a sailor hat. He sways to the music on the dance floor.
Do you want to dance?
Art turns to a Swedish guy about his age.
I am dancing.
With me.
Close up, Art's eyes.
Do you trust rubbers?
Yeah, I trust rubbers.
Interior, Swedish guy's apartment, later. Art and the Swedish guy sit naked on a couch, smoking.
Now can I call you babe?
What? No.
I'm so glad he didn't jump up and run out of here. I hate that.
Art gives him a look as he starts to dress.
Can we cuddle for a minute?
I think we've cuddled enough.
Swedish guy grabs a remote control, points and clicks at Art. TV screen. Superman flies through the air in a 1940s Superman cartoon. Interior, Art's apartment, day. Young Art, age 8 or so, in a little sailor costume, sits watching the Superman cartoon on TV. He hears a creepy noise, looks around, afraid. The doorbell rings. Interior, Art's apartment, night. Art opens the door. It's William, his arms full of books.
Oh my god.
Well, take them. They're heavy. For your friend.
Exterior, beach, day. Art, smoking, and Buddy watch some kids build a sandcastle. From Art's point of view, the ocean behind Buddy is luminous.
I haven't called her. I don't want her coming back because she feels sorry for me. I always thought that I'd have kids.
We don't know what's gonna happen. They could find a cure any time. Have you looked at any of William's books?
It was so nice of him. Thank him for me, will you?
He wants to meet you. What do they say?
Everything is debatable and experimental. Nobody really knows anything. Basically, they say reduce stress and take care of yourself. Newsflash.
Art finishes the cigarette, looks around.
Do they have any garbage cans around here?
He extinguishes the cigarette in the sand and puts the butt back in the pack.
We'd better get ready to go to the hot place.
I don't think I'm going tonight.
How about I call in sick too and we'll do something?
You've called in sick
Hungover.
too many times. I thought your sick days were all used up.
So I'll call in dead.
There's something I want to check out tonight.
Unless it's a titty bar, I'll go with.
Something wrong with titty bars? You're not bi anymore?
I'm leaning toward dick.
You always did, bro.
Interior, West Hollywood Community Center, multi-purpose room, evening. Art, Buddy, and about 20 other men sit in folding chairs in a circle, looking at a male facilitator. A sign on an easel, AIDS HIV support group.
We're always looking for someone or something to save us. A house on the hills, a certain job. Your salvation isn't here.
No one in here even looks sick. Well, maybe him.
Art subtly gestures to a very thin man. Buddy stares at him. Art looks out the window behind Buddy. Outside is ultra-colorful, undulating branches and rainbow.
How do you expect anyone to love you if you don't love yourself?
I never understood that one.
Finding out you're positive is not a death sentence. I've seen guys with AIDS in complete remission. People don't believe it.
I believe I'm gonna have a smoke.
Art gets up, fishing out a cigarette.
What do you think about life, Art?
Make sure you read the fine print.
Interior, West Hollywood Community Center, multi-purpose room, later. Art is leaning in the doorway, smoking.
My doctors won't give me real painkillers. They don't want me to get addicted. I've got about a 3-minute life expectancy, and they're worried about me getting addicted.
I'm still afraid of kissing.
If I can't kiss the man I love, I'd rather be dead. It's hard being gay when you're white trash, and I am. White trash a la mode.
Everyone laughs, including Art. Interior, West Hollywood Community Center, multi-purpose room, later. The group mingles post-meeting.
I like your laugh.
Art turns to the facilitator, Nate, a man about 30, on the good-looking side of average.
Oh yeah? I didn't realize I laughed. I don't laugh much anymore.
I bet I could make you laugh.
They smile.
I'm Nate.
Art.
Awkward silence.
You work out warehouse? You look familiar.
No, athletic club. WeHo's a small town. I'm a go-go boy at hell.
Oh. Isn't that where they did that performance art abortion?
Yeah.
Shit. Is that you?
No. That was in the back room. I don't work in the back room. It's a bunch of crazy shit. Nasty.
Oh. I was kind of hoping you were nasty.
Is it ethical for the leader to hit on members of the group?
I'm not really the leader. I'm filling in for her for a couple of weeks. I'm usually, part of the group.
So you're the leader pro tem.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That was bad of me. I take back my flirtatious behavior.
But I'm not really a member of the group. I'm here with a friend who's checking it out.
Oh.
So the question is it okay for a non-member to try and get into the pants of the not really leader?
What would Miss Manners say?
Well, she'd say, go for it, boys.
Montage. Various doctor's offices. Day. Art in a doctor's office waiting room. Buddy enters from exam area, which, from Art's point of view, is glaringly bright. A doctor tapes a tiny magnet in Buddy's ear. Art and Buddy stare at each other. Art's point of view, the walls are iridescent. The last one in slow motion. Buddy holds a small metal bar as a doctor presses down on his other outstretched arm. Extreme close-up, Buddy's eye. A light hits it. Art watches Buddy's exam. The room has a surreal glow. Exterior, West Hollywood Street, moments later. Art and Buddy walking. Art's point of view, the sky is luminous.
And how do you feel now, my son?
Like everything is fuck. Like my life is in slow motion.
Is that what you call a quack?
Thank God he didn't look into your eyes.
Oh shit, I see nothing but booze, caffeine, nicotine, nachos. I'm surprised he didn't start telling you about your past lives.
Oh my God, one at a time. I gotta try this stuff, bro. I can't get sick. I can't.
Interior, One-Eyed Jack's, night. A small cabaret bar. Rose, glamorous, 45, in a clingy evening gown, sings with a pianist playing a baby grand. Art lies on the piano as if dead, wearing mummy-like strips of cloth. Rose kisses him, and he comes to life.
I'm gonna be in a little show my friend Rose is doing this weekend if you wanna come.
I want to come.
Art dances around Rose. She pulls the end of his costume, spinning him around until he is wearing only a flesh-colored dance belt. They dance a sensual dance together. He pulls a ribbon on her gown, unraveling it, leaving her in a Fredericks of Hollywood version of her dress. Nate sits at a table. Rose and Art finish their number. Art goes backstage as Rose and the pianist start another song. Art, dressed, joins Nate at his table.
I'm glad it ended when it did. I was becoming overcome with jealousy.
Wow, we haven't even had one date yet and already jealousy.
Well, this is a date. Sort of. Watching you get disrobed and felt up by a woman in front of a bunch of strangers. I told you I can make you laugh.
Well, that wasn't a laugh, that was a chuckle.
Well, the night isn't over yet.
Exterior, Santa Monica Boulevard, West Hollywood. Later. Art and Nate walk along a nightlife section of West Hollywood.
Full disclosure, I'm used to sleeping alone.
Full disclosure, so am I. But I'm not happy about it.
You do realize that I'm basically one big, giant red flag, don't you?
Nate looks around.
The coast is clear.
Nate gives Art a quick kiss.
I'm not gonna sweep you off your feet, you know?
Darn, I was counting on you to save me.
I don't really know if I'm ready to be relationship material.
I'm patient.
They stand there a bit.
Well, are you gonna invite me over or what?
I don't know. Maybe we could be not just a one-night stand.
I was thinking the same thing. Let's call it a night. I think I might really like you.
I think I might really like you.
They stand there looking at each other a long while. Interior, Art's apartment, later. Art is lying in bed, smoking. The phone rings. The machine gets it.
This is Art. A dirty job, but somebody's gotta do me.
Beep.
Silent night, holy night.
Nate sings a soft, beautiful, if imperfect, verse of the song. Art smiles, closes his eyes. Exterior, park, day. Art and Buddy do pull-ups, etc. on playground equipment. Art's point of view, the trees behind Buddy glow.
Oh, I had my date with Nate,
And
and it was nice. He's nice.
bye-bye, Nate.
Why, bye.
You only get hung up on assholes.
Well, I kinda like him, so maybe he's an asshole in sheep's clothing.
What's he do?
He's an MFT, marriage and family therapist.
Oh, bro, you're in trouble.
No shit.
Well, maybe he is nice and you'll settle down, have some kids.
Oh yeah, nice parallel universe.
As they start to leave, Art bends over to pick up a penny.
Don't pick that up.
Why not? It's good luck.
No, it's not. It's tails up. It's only good luck if it's heads up.
No, finding a penny, picking up a penny is good luck. It's just a better luck if it's heads up.
They walk off, leaving the penny on the ground.
I don't know, bro. That's not the way I learned it.
Interior, Art's apartment, day. Art, naked in bed. The doorbell rings.
Art? Are you there? Aren't we supposed to finish La Boheme today?
Art puts his pillow over his head. There is a Coke mirror and straw on the nightstand. Exterior, church, day. Art walks, looks up at the front of the church. A stained glass saint turns, looks at Art, and laughs. Art runs.
What do you think about life, Art?
See if there's an escape clause in there.
Interior, Art's apartment hallway, day. As William approaches his door, he hears wailing sobs from Art's apartment. He knocks.
Art! Art, what's going on? Open the door!
Glass shatters inside. William pounds on the door.
Art, open this door!
William tries the unlocked door handle and goes in. Interior, Art's apartment, continuous. Art sits on the floor, sobbing. The phone near him off the hook. A mirror has been shattered.
What happened?
William goes to him, holds him. Interior, Art's apartment, later. Art still sobbing. William wipes Art's face with a wet cloth.
But he drove home to San Fran, fucking...
Breathe, breathe. Try to catch your breath.
He jumped off the Golden fucking Gate. They found his car. Oh God. Why didn't he talk to me? It's all my fault.
Interior, Art's apartment balcony, later. They sip tea. Art is still crying. William turns on a light.
This must be a nightmare.
Half of life is about the deprivation of love.
Half? Most. I thought I got all my suffering out of the way in adolescence. Help me, I can't handle this.
I don't know what to say, Art. I don't know what I can say to make you feel better. It's normal for you to be feeling this way.
They sit a while, Art crying.
My age, I'm a bit more prepared for death when friends die, but when young people die, it's such a shock. It's so wrong. What did you mean when you said it's all my fault?
I lied. My lying, my telling him the truth would have kept him from killing himself.
The truth about what?
We both tested positive. I didn't tell him because I can't be positive. I can't be. If I'd have told him the truth, he wouldn't have. He'd have thought it'd be easier to go through this together, not alone. And he was the strong one. If he couldn't handle it, how am I supposed to?
I don't know. I've surprised myself in my life by what I've survived. I'm sure you will too. And you're not alone.
Art curls up, sobbing. Interior, Art's apartment bathroom, night. Art is sitting under the stream of water in the shower, in shock. He breaks down and cries like a baby. Beep.
Hi, honey. It's your mom. Ben and I have a barbecue on the 4th. Would you like to come? What? Hold on a second, honey. Ben wants to know if you have any normal clothes you could wear when you come. Don't listen to him, honey. He's a jerk. Call me.
Beep.
Later.
Beep. Exterior, park, day. Art and William walk a while without talking. Art starts crying. William holds him a long time. Interior, William's apartment, day. Classical music from a turntable. Art, still upset, and William sit at the kitchen table, drinking tea. Art gets up and goes to the balcony and lights a cigarette.
You've really got to try to keep a positive outlook.
What? I'm supposed to have a positive outlook?
You have to. That is paramount. You're still here.
Art, lost in thought, takes a drag off his cigarette.
In spite of how you've treated yourself.
William, the weirdest thing happened. Buddy called. He left a message on my machine. I mean, after he was dead, he said, later.
Well, you must have left it before and you didn't notice it?
No, my machine records the day and time.
Well, maybe the date and time setting is off. Mine always is.
I thought about that, but he called right after my mom, and I know when she called, I asked her.
Really? Maybe from the other side you'd be able to leave a message. I don't see why not.
Why would he say that to me?
Why not you? You're his best friend, aren't you?
I mean, why say just that? That's not enough.
You freaked out over one word. What's he gonna do? Tell you the meaning of life?
That'd be nice.
Exterior, beach, day. Art walks alone, holding one of Buddy's baseball caps.
He got you thinking. That's probably what he wanted to do. And to say goodbye.
Art stops walking, tosses the cap in the air, catches it. He sees a jogger jogging toward him, Buddy. Once closer, it is clear that he is just someone who resembles Buddy.
What are you looking at?
You.
After a beat, Art prepares to frisbee the cap into the ocean.
Later, bro.
He pauses, doesn't throw it. Interior, Art's apartment, evening. Art is smoking on the balcony. The doorbell rings, a few times. He gets up.
Who is it?
Avon lady.
Land shark.
Art opens the door to Garland, Lenny, Joe, and Roxy.
Trick or treat?
We came to cheer you up.
Not right now, you guys. Thanks, though.
He shuts the door. Exterior, Buddy's apartment, day. Art stands at the front door a bit, finally unlocking it. Interior, Buddy's apartment, continuous. Art looks around, sweaty and tense. There is a hat rack full of baseball caps. Art touches things, picks things up. Heart-shaped framed photo of Buddy and a young woman. Art starts crying. He sees William's books and tears into them like a madman, ripping pages out, screaming, cursing. Interior, Buddy's apartment, later. Art, still crying, gingerly straightens out the books. After a moment, he hears a rumbling, muted sound. He follows the sound to a trash can, pulls out a baggie of white powder.
There you are.
The powder is moving. Freaked out but curious, he opens the bag. An avalanche of snow erupts out of the bag, like lava from a volcano, leaving Art balls deep in snow within seconds. With difficulty, he makes his way to the door and escapes. Interior, Art's apartment, day. Art enters, out of breath, and collapses on the couch. He pats his pockets, gets up, looks in the freezer, rips a "Don't smoke, Art" note off the fridge, goes to the balcony.
Fuck.
A woman across the alley holding a baby gives Art a dirty look, closes her window and shades. Art goes back in, paces, picks up the remote, points it at the TV, clicks it on. TV screen. College-age guy, then a college-age girl.
You want to come to a blowjob party?
Can I ask you a personal question?
The channels change on their own. Art throws the remote down. Close-ups of young men and women, mostly men, coyly, flash across the TV screen. They speed up until they are unrecognizable. After a bit, they slow down, and we see a couple of men before Guy and the Swedish guy.
Now can I call you babe?
The TV suddenly goes off.
What the fuck?
Art runs out, slamming the door. The door reopens a moment later, and a stepdad of Art's walks in and puts his hand on the TV screen.
Who's been watching this TV? Lazy ass fucking fairy.
Interior, William's apartment, later. William opens the door to Art, who is breathing hard, and enters. Music plays. Some 60s female vocalist.
You busy, Will? Can we listen to some music or something?
No, not busy. Yes, let's listen to some music.
I
Art
just,
sits.
I just need to relax a minute.
I was wondering if you were awake. I was gonna bring you this.
He gets a package and gives it to Art.
What's this for?
Depending on when your birthday is, an early or late birthday present. Whatever the date, I'm glad you were born.
I'm glad you were born too.
Art opens it. It's a juicer.
Did you put something in the box of a juicer, or is it a juicer?
It's a juicer.
Oh, thanks. My mom had one of these. They're a bitch to clean. Never been much of a juice guy.
You are now.
Dude, I've been seeing things. I think I'm going crazy. Everything's been so surreal since...
When someone dies, it's harder on us than you'd think. Plus your own news. I mean, maybe your brain is trying to cope, to process all this. Your brain is in survival mode.
My brain is in some kind of freak me the fuck out mode. I know that.
Interior, club hell, night. The Mad Hatter walks around, checking out the usual dancer areas. He stands at the bar in Art's usual spot.
Art's usual, please.
Excuse me?
Can I have Art's usual, please?
Lenny smiles, gives an understanding nod, pours a tequila.
On the house.
Thanks.
Lenny goes off to wait on other people.
A world without art.
Interior, Art's apartment, day. Art is tentatively making carrot and beet juice with the loud juicer. William is tossing unhealthy things, sugar, ho-hos, etc., from Art's cupboards and fridge into the trash. A photo of Art and a young woman, arms around each other, is taped to the refrigerator, among other pictures, cards, etc.
Written any concertos lately?
Oh, you've got to come over and hear what I've been working on. It's very exciting.
Damn. I hope I have as much energy as you when I'm your age.
They pause due to the juicer noise.
You don't have to give up living as you get older.
I know.
You want to live more. I think, which one? I forget, Haydn? Wrote most of his most memorable music when he was in his 60s and 70s.
Some people are late bloomers.
Well, I think it was because it had been building up his whole life, and then it bubbled up and out, and he could finally use it. When you get to the end of your life, you either decide that it's over and give up, or you decide you want to go on living because you haven't finished yet. I'm sort of delighted that I've reached this age and still want to go on living and making music.
William comes across a pack of cigarettes in the freezer.
Why are these in here?
It makes them a little mentholy.
Why don't you just buy menthols?
I hate menthols.
They pause due to the juicer noise.
I guess now is where you tell me to quit smoking.
You can't tell people how to live, and you can't tell people how to die.
Yeah, well, people try.
They pause due to the juicer noise.
Those books you gave Buddy. Jesus.
What?
For example, maybe I attracted this dis-ease to find out who really loves me.
Well, that does sound a little kooky, but maybe there's something to it.
Why would I do that? I don't know. It didn't help Buddy much.
Art drinks the juice, makes a face.
Come on, dude, you've had worse things in your mouth.
Art does a spit take. They laugh. Exterior, Art's apartment roof. Dusk. Art, Joe, Lenny, and Roxy stand in a circle, holding hands, heads bowed. Exterior, Art's apartment roof. Dusk. Art, Joe, Lenny, and Roxy sit drinking. Joe reads a bar paper.
Oh please, this rag calls those she-males over at Scroot the new homo underground. And I thought you and I were the new homo underground. Come to the club with us. I got cabin fever just thinking of you jacking it here every night alone.
At least come out for a little while.
Interior, club hell, night. A song starts. Art, Joe at the bar, smoking, drinking. Lenny behind the bar. Dancers dance.
Oh, I thought this was Like a Virgin. Don't they ever play that anymore? I want to feel like I'm being touched for the very first time.
I think that ship has sailed far, far away.
But the truth hurts.
Weren't you locked out of your apartment on Christmas Eve looking for a place to crash? That was you, like a virgin.
They all laugh.
Do gay guys even have sex anymore?
It's usually just mutual masturbation.
That sucks.
There's a lot to be said for mutual masturbation.
Roxy, dancing on a stage nearby in an act-up t-shirt, so cut up it's barely a shirt, dry humps a pillar. Someone tosses him a candy bar.
Okay, bar game. From where you are, how many people can you see that you've slept with?
Roxy holds the candy bar as if it were his dick.
2. Wait, including each other?
Yes.
Isn't it weird how we talk about sex so casually?
No?
I guess.
Have you guys been tested?
Of course.
No.
It's free, you know.
An elderly black photographer with a camera approaches.
Photo remember this by?
No, that would steal our souls.
The Mad Hatter talks drunkenly to no one as Roxy chomps the candy bar in half.
I gave him that candy bar. I don't even know if I want it back now. I mean, why would I want it back now?
Art, now alone at the bar, drunk. A man sits next to him, smiles.
You a cop?
No. Other one a cop?
Kind of.
That's depressing.
Why? Cops are hot. Why do people always answer the question they want to answer instead of the question you're asking?
You mean the question they'd rather hear?
See?
Garland, in nice street clothes, walks up to Art.
You're ugly, but how much?
That was Buddy's line.
The cop-looking man wanders off.
Oh, I knew I heard it somewhere. I'm so sorry about Buddy, baby. I'm just heartbroken.
They get teary, hug, then sit there a bit.
What are you doing down here with the plebeians? All dressed up like a sore finger on the prowl?
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Mr. Heels in the air.
Baby. I never have sex with anyone except my boyfriend. Porn.
Get the fuck out of here.
Really? I'm just a lot of talk. It makes me feel sexy. I've been too busy hitting the books for stray sex, among other reasons.
Hitting the books?
My real estate license. I've been studying for like forever.
I didn't know that. Is it a secret?
It's no secret. It's just that you're seldom interested in anything besides you, baby doll.
That's not true.
It is.
I'm sorry. You in one of those polyester jackets filling out termite reports is a bit disturbing.
There are worse fates.
Touche.
What are you doing after this?
Home, sleep, I don't know.
No, I mean, after this. What are you gonna do when you age out of here?
Age out. You mean we can't be young and hot in Hollywood forever? Fuck.
I bet you've never given tomorrow a single thought.
You always see right through me, don't you, Gar?
You and I aren't that much different. Only I admit when I don't know something. You know it already, but won't admit it.
I'd have a good retort to that if I understood it. Damn, yak. I need action.
You need sleep. You're a little drunk, baby. Go home.
In my cups.
Garland gives him a little kiss on the forehead. Exterior, club hell, back door. Later. Jose opens the door to let Art and a trick out.
Hey, Jose, what do you say?
Nada when I am eating. ¿Qué pasa?
Nada.
Want some?
No, thanks. I don't eat that shit anymore. No offense, I'm on a health food kick.
Art takes a couple fries, eats them. Interior, Art's apartment. Later. Art and the trick drink beer and watch TV on the couch. The trick starts to doze off, puts his head on Art's shoulder.
If you leave now, you'll miss rush hour.
Yeah, by about 4 hours.
I'm sorry, I'm just not really into this right now.
An awkward moment before the trick gets up to go. Close on TV, an old Superman cartoon. Interior, Art's apartment, day. Close on TV, old Superman cartoon. Young Art watches the TV. Young Art looks at Art waking up on the couch as the phone rings. Art sees young Art disappear. Art grabs the phone.
Yes?
Art?
Yes?
It's Nate.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, dude, I'm glad you called. I've been thinking about you.
You lose my number?
No, sorry, a friend of mine died. I've been having a kind of a rough time.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Do you need anything? Do you want me to come over?
No, not right now, thanks. Can I call you in a little while?
Sure. Call me anytime.
I gotta go now, okay?
Okay. I'm so sorry, Art.
Art hangs up, cries. Interior, club hell, night. Art, in street clothes, is sitting at the bar, drinking water.
You sure you just want water?
Oh god, yeah. Well, maybe I'll have a little vitamin C.
Lenny pours Art a screwdriver.
That guy over there asked me if you and I were lovers.
Go for it.
No. I told him we were. He's not my type at all.
I didn't know anyone was not your type.
I'm just trying to settle down a little. I asked Jo if she'd have a baby with me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I've been saving up. That's what I'm doing here, really. That and to watch you shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
A baby? That is some grown-up shit.
Yeah. I've always really wanted to have a baby.
I never knew that.
Because you're usually only caught up in your own crap, or
Apparently. What did Jo say?
she quit smoking.
That's amazing. I'm really happy for you.
A cute guy walks by and catches Lenny's eye.
Hello. Make me late for breakfast.
And lunch and dinner. You mind?
Lenny gestures after you with his hands towards the guy. Interior, cute guy's apartment. Later. Art and the cute guy from the club smoke a joint. Art inhales and blows smoke into cute guy's mouth before kissing him. After a bit, cute guy makes the move to go down on Art.
Hey, wait a sec.
What?
You know, we're not really sure that's safe.
Head? Yeah, it is.
I think no one's really sure.
What then? I have brothers.
Okay.
Cute guy looks in a drawer, his wallet.
In my glove compartment.
Go fuck your car then?
Cute guy laughs.
What were you planning on getting me all hot and then dragging me out to your car?
Come on, don't you trust me?
Trust you? What's trust got to do with it? I don't even know you.
I'm not like that.
Like what?
You know, I'm clean.
Wow, and what if I were positive?
Are you?
Well, whether I am or not, whether I say I am or not. How can you take that chance with your life?
Then why did you come back here?
Not to have unsafe sex.
Well, I don't like rubbers.
Nobody likes rubbers.
Art gets up.
I think we're taking different trips. I'm just gonna exit now.
Whatever.
Interior, Art's apartment, night. Soft music. Art pours a glass of wine. A magazine page magneted to the fridge. Art deals. He sits back on the couch, big sigh, stares at a candle. He closes his eyes. The candle flame goes out. Interior, William's apartment, day. William, in a dark suit, stares out a window. Art's ghost, pale and dressed in white, puts his hand on William's shoulder. William doesn't notice.
If you don't go to my funeral, I'm not going to yours.
Exterior, cemetery, day. A group mourns around a grave. William, Art's sobbing mom, slightly less colorful than her portrait. Her husband, Ben, Garland, Joe, Roxy, Letty, others from the club. Garland becomes hysterical. Edie holds him. Art's ghost watches.
Holy crap. I'm at my own fucking funeral.
Art's ghost dances around his grave.
He's been killing himself ever since I've known him.
This gives Art's ghost pause. Art's ghost sees Buddy's ghost and runs to him, hugs him.
Buddy, I've missed you so much.
Your mind is the creator of everything. Create wisely.
What?
Buddy's ghost flies upward. With a running start, Art's ghost jumps and flies upward.
Create wisely. Buddy, wait up. How can you tell a happy motorcycle rider? By the bugs in his teeth.
A bug flies in his mouth and he coughs. Interior, hospital room, night. Art wakes, coughing and groggy. William sits next to him.
Willie boy, what are you doing here?
Praying.
Art grabs his throat.
Wow.
They pumped your stomach.
Damn. What'd I swallow? Broken glass? Oh my god, I think I died.
Practically. Are you trying to get the booby prize of life? You do know the expression, if your friend jumped off a cliff, would you do it too, is rhetorical?
What are you talking about?
You had half a bottle of Valium in you. What were you trying to do, nap?
No. I don't know.
God, you wouldn't know the truth if it jerked you off.
That's what it's been doing.
What's a guy your age doing with Valium anyway?
Stress reduction.
Art looks out the window, starts to cry.
It's too hard. I can't stop thinking about Buddy and my body shriveling up, all spotty, and what if I never fall in love? I've never really been in love. Who's gonna love me now?
Art, there are a lot of guys in your situation. A lot of them are probably looking for someone too. They're gonna keep you here under observation, you know.
Why? For how long?
Because for some reason they feel you might be a danger to yourself. For at least 72 hours.
Oh man.
Well, I spent a couple of weeks in a loony bin. It was really very lovely.
Seriously?
Yeah. When my wife came to pick me up, I was actually quite upset.
I guess I'm gonna hear the story.
Well, I felt safe there. And my wife was most of the problem, so I didn't want to go home and face it all over again.
Then why did you go with her?
The insurance was paying for it, and they only paid for 2 weeks. So when she came, I sort of had to go with her.
Why were you in there?
I was depressed for a quarter of a century.
Wow.
I guess it had a lot to do with low self-esteem, and my wife wanted to move back to, I don't remember, to be with family. She had absolutely no faith in my music. She's, why kick a dead horse? You know, I never forgave her for that. I don't usually tell people I'm a manic depressive. They think it's something awful and scary. Actually, I'm sort of delighted to have it. There are ups and downs, and the ups are really up. I mean, the last 5 years have been such a blast, sort of euphoric, giggly, you know?
Like you've been high for 5 years?
Well, kinda, yeah. But then it can also lead to being kind of psychotic. I mean, sometimes I'll be giggling and be completely depressed. I don't know exactly, but it's something like, say, the last 200 years. Almost all the famous composers of the last 200 years were manic depressives.
You're just trying to cheer me up.
No, why would I want to do that?
Exterior, waterfall, day. Reveal Art standing naked under a waterfall, the stream of water in his face. Interior, Art's apartment bathroom, day. Art is taking a shower, the stream of water in his face. Interior, William's front door, day. William opens the door to Art.
Where do I go for self-help?
Well, your best teacher, besides me, of course, is your inner voice.
My inner voice.
Interior, William's apartment, later. Piano music. Art asleep on the couch. Reveal William playing the piano. Interior, Club Hell, back room, continuous. Loud punk music. Art walks through the crowd with a small gym bag. S&M performance art goes on here and there. A man with a glowing electric zapper zaps the nipple of a woman in a fishnet bodysuit. There are sparks. Some men watching this see Art.
Hey Art, you gonna dance tonight?
If I can make it out of here alive.
Dance back here, the music's better.
Hey, it's what the teenagers listen to when their world is falling apart.
Another zap and sparks.
Is that legal?
Probably more legal than the testicle festival over there in the bar.
Where?
The men walk off. Art heads towards the dressing room. A tattooed go-go boy dances in an apse, wearing only a diaper with the words, infected faggot, across the butt. Interior, Club Hell, later. Art, wrapped in an American flag, dances on a platform that illuminates him from below. His mood is pensive, a contrast from the rock dance song. Edie and Garland watch him from off to the side.
Is it art or artifice?
Patriotic art.
Art dances with the flag, then lets it drop. The Mad Hatter lunges for it, catches it.
Flags aren't supposed to touch the ground.
He rolls the flag up in his arms, drunkenly.
I was a Boy Scout, I know things.
Interior, Art's apartment, day. Art and William are listening to classical music.
You're asking an alcoholic if he has an aspirin?
William is surprised at this admission. Art gets William some aspirin and water. William notices a candy bowl filled with assorted condoms. He picks up a green one.
After dinner mint. Smell it.
You're a strange boy, Arthur.
Exterior, Santa Monica Boulevard, West Hollywood, later. Art and William leisurely window shop.
When we leave this world, what do we take with us? Nothing. Not a fucking thing. Except, I think, the only thing that's real. Love.
Well, shit, I've been looking for love non-stop since I was 15.
I'm not talking about sex.
I know. I was joking. Never heard you say fucking before.
They come upon Bar None, a gay bar with loud music, a patio, and tea dance signs.
Oh, they still have tea dances.
Yeah, let's go in. Have some tea.
You want to go in there?
Yeah, well, we don't have to.
Well, you're not afraid people will think I'm your sugar daddy?
No? What if they do? I don't give a fuck what people think. Fuck that. Let's go in.
Art starts to go in.
I don't have my ID.
Well, I think you'll pass for 21.
Art, wait.
What?
The last time I went into a bar, a gay bar, they carded me. I didn't have my ID. Of course, I hadn't been carded in 50 years. They wouldn't let me in. I mean, they said it was state law that everyone had to have an ID. It was their way of keeping me out, because I'm old.
You gotta be kidding.
No, I'm not. The next time I had my ID and he wouldn't let me in because I had open-toed shoes, another state law.
What is fuck? Didn't that queen realize he'll be old one day? If he's lucky? Now, we are for sure going in.
Interior, Bar None, later. Loud dance music. It's crowded with barely dressed men drinking, dancing. Go-go boys dance in mini sarongs, lays, etc. Art joins William with 2 fruity umbrella drinks. William is smiling, a kid in a candy store.
So far, so good?
So good. You know, I was thinking, when I'm buried...
When you're buried? You're dying too?
You're not dying. When I'm buried, maybe you could hire some of these guys to come dance on my grave.
Sure, if you die first. I don't want to be buried. Make sure they don't bury me.
Put it in writing. I won't have a say in it.
A hot waiter in wetsuit shorts walks by.
Oh, he's so beautiful it hurts.
Imagine how painful it is to me. I don't stand a chance with him.
I don't know. Maybe he moonlights
William doesn't get it.
as a hustler.
They laugh. They watch sexy go-go dancing.
You've never been in love?
Huh?
At the hospital, you said something to that effect.
I did I?
Yeah, you were probably still fucked up.
Got potty mouth all of a sudden.
Is it weird being here with other go-go boys dancing and you're not?
No, it's awesome. It's like a waiter being able to relax and be waited on. My eyes and my nards are being waited on.
A couple of men slow dance.
I love people in love. It's my favorite thing.
No, I haven't.
We strayed so far from the question I almost forgot what it was. What about the girl on your refrigerator?
There's a girl on my refrigerator?
I bet you loved her.
She hated being called a girl. I thought I was.
Well, if you think you are, you are.
If it was love, it would have lasted longer.
William smacks Art on the arm.
You ninny, you don't judge love by its duration. You judge it by its intensity. My God, some of my greatest love affairs were a week, 2 weeks long. The most amazing one only lasted one night. The music I'm working on, it's inspired by that night. I mean, you have to hear it. And you have to get over this idea that if it's love, it has to last forever. Love is complicated and messy. Like sex.
They laugh. Interior, bar none, bathroom. Later. Art looks in the mirror, starts to get teary.
What do you think about life, Art?
I think it's an interesting proposition.
Exterior, street in front of Art's apartment. Night. Nate gets out of his car.
You are invited to an art exhibit. Admission is free, although you might have to pay to get out. Friday night, 9 sharp. My Galerie de Arts apartment.
Interior, Art's apartment, moments later. Nate knocks on the door, which pushes it open. Romantic classical music. Art greets him in a thrift store tuxedo.
Ticket, please.
Nate closes the door and goes to Art. They put their arms around each other.
Nice gallery.
Nate puts his hands on Art's butt.
I'll explain any pieces you don't understand.
This one's a masterpiece.
From my cutest period. Careful, we might set off an alarm.
I think the alarm's been set off.
They kiss. Interior, Art's apartment. Later. Art and Nate sit mid-dinner. More candles.
And he can cook too.
I don't always know what's good for me, but I always know what's good.
Nate lifts his water glass to make a toast.
No, don't. It's bad luck to toast with water.
Oh, sorry.
Art goes to the kitchen and returns with 2 juice-filled champagne flutes.
Peach nectar. How healthily romantic. Are we on the wagon?
Apricot. I'm sort of running alongside the wagon.
To your 100th birthday.
And yours.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. Me too.
You okay?
I guess.
My lover died about 2 years ago.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That's rough.
Nate nods. A moment of silence.
I've been going to the support group. I haven't seen you there.
Yeah, I haven't been there lately. Sometimes I just need a break from all the... It gets depressing. Between my clients and the group, all I ever hear about is problems. You been going with your friend?
No. My friend I was with that time, he's the one who died.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I guess I'm a member now.
Nate nods. They look at each other a bit. Nate starts to cry.
God, everyone I know.
Art holds Nate's hands.
How about we have some ice cream?
Art gets up, goes to the kitchen area. Nate follows.
Man, remember when ice cream could solve everything?
Art gets some ice cream out of the freezer. Nate sees the picture of Art and the girl on the refrigerator door.
This your sister?
No, my ex-girlfriend.
Oh my God, are you bisexual?
No, I thought I was, though. I think it was just that I'm really in love with orgasms.
Lucky me.
Art smiles, dishes up ice cream, and they eat it during...
That sounds bad. Like I was using girls. I guess we were using each other. I think I was hoping to have a normal life, you know, wife, kids. Do you want chocolate sauce or anything on it?
Art looks in the fridge.
No thanks.
Oh well, good, because I don't have any. It took me a long time to admit to myself that I was gay. I was like, wow, I've been going through this being attracted to men phase for like 15 years.
Nate chuckles.
Being bi was easier. I guess it wasn't the evil gay that I grew up hearing about. I was only half gay, but no, I love men. Everything about men. The way they smell, deep voices, muscles, stubble. Oh, I'm turning myself on.
Nate sets his ice cream down, puts his arms around Art.
I've been turned on since I first saw you.
Nate leans into Art for a big kiss. They make out like crazy. Interior, Art's apartment bedroom. Morning. Art and Nate in bed. Nate starts to get up. Art grabs him.
No, stay.
I'm just gonna take a piss.
Hurry back. You can be my breakfast in bed.
Interior, Art's apartment roof, evening. Art, Nate, William, and a bunch of other people sit in folding chairs, on blankets, etc.
Are you sure you can see from here?
Trust me, I've been coming up here since before you were born.
After a moment, scattered, distant little bursts of fireworks explode around the city. Art and Nate smile at each other, kiss. William watches them with a faint smile. Exterior, Art's apartment roof, later. Art and Nate, alone and shirtless, slow dancing. Art's back to Nate as Nate kisses, licks Art's neck, shoulders.
Does this mean you like me?
No, it means you taste good.
Nate turns Art around, holds Art's face in his hands.
This means I like you.
Nate gives Art a long, serious kiss. Date montage. Art and Nate work out at a West Hollywood gym. Art feels Nate's biceps as he does curls, makes an ooh la la face. Art and Nate nap naked, entwined. Art and Nate at Video Mart. Art hands Nate a stack of porn with funny, punny titles. Nate hands Art Maurice. Nate naps. Art sits on a windowsill, gazing out. Exterior, hiking trail, day. Art and Nate, in shorts and shirtless, run up a hill. There are other runners, hikers.
You seem a little distant.
You're faster.
Don't be a smartass. You pulling away from me? Feels like it.
They slow to a walk, catch their breath.
Are we going too fast?
No. Sometimes it does seem a little fast, but I think it's because we are a good fit. No pun intended. Are we talking about commitment? Is that what you're afraid of?
I don't know. Can we just be and not analyze it?
Yeah. But something's bothering you.
I just don't know what's supposed to happen next.
Neither do I. That's what makes this wooing, courting period so exciting. But you're bored now.
No, I'm not. I'm not bored.
Well, maybe not bored. The challenge is over.
The challenge?
The seduction. That's the exciting part. The seduction part is over, so it's time to move on to the next.
No.
Maybe not consciously, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is with a lot of guys. That's the way it is with a lot of gays. You think you're so unique? You think you're such an enigma? You're not that much different from a lot of homos. Prettier though.
Art chuckles. Some people run by.
I wish we were alone.
Me too. I really want to lick the sweat off your eyebrows.
They start running again.
It's not like any of us know what to do. I've lived with the love of my life so far for 5 years, and I still feel like I don't really know how to date and mate in gayland. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Out in the world when we fall in love? Pretend we're just friends? We can't kiss or even hold hands.
We can in WeHo.
Yeah, you sometimes see guys holding hands, but there are so many gay bashings in WeHo as anywhere else. Probably more. Besides, it's a bubble. You have to live here forever.
Thank God for our bubble. Man, my life is suddenly a series of long conversations.
They are breathing hard.
I don't see how you can do this, all that smoking.
Exterior hiking trail, later. They reach a plateau where they sit on a bench overlooking the city. A moment to catch their breath.
You know, when you think about it, all our friends are straight friends. They had dates, real dates, when we were in school, making out and sex and stuff. I dated, but kind of dreading the goodnight kiss the whole night kind of dating.
Oh, those were the worst.
Dating women was so hard and scary. And dating men was so hard and scary. It was all so hard and scary. I just got drunk or high instead of trying to figure it out. It's like I'm romantically stunted.
I wouldn't exactly call you romantically stunted.
Well, like you said, I can seduce, I can banter, but when it's time to get real, I don't know. I don't know how.
We'll figure it out.
Is that the ocean?
Yeah.
Wow.
They look at the view a bit, then get up and walk toward exterior observatory, continuous. Art and Nate mill around, sit on the grass. Interior observatory, moments later. They walk around the exhibits, enter a doorway to Interior observatory planetarium, continuous. Celestial music. A large auditorium, dark, apparently empty, with a dome-shaped ceiling and screen showing a film of the galaxy. They whisper throughout.
Don't we need a ticket or something?
You'd think. There's no one here.
It's a school day. Let's sit down.
They sit. There is a straight couple sitting across from them. The couple share a quick kiss.
There's some people.
Get a room.
Haven't been to one of these since I was a little boy.
I think my college had one.
Art holds Nate's hand.
Oh God, my college roommate. I was so in love with him. I think he knew. I told myself I liked him just as a friend. I didn't want to scare him off. You know when you can't tell anyone the most exciting thing going on with you? It's awful.
You're still pining for him.
Oh, that'll never go away.
A Big Bang Theory explosion on the giant screen above them.
Probably not. All of our closeted frustrations and secrecy, it all turns into fantasy, and all that fantasy just grows and grows until it's an obsession. Our fantasy life is our religion.
Professor Nate?
I did a whole paper on this stuff.
Sounds like it.
Bitch.
We need popcorn.
That's why we worship youth. Our fantasy man is young and hard-bodied, and we know we have to be young and hard too in order to catch the young and hard, because the young and hard only want the young and hard.
Stop it getting me hard.
They only feed off their own, like kind.
Quick kiss.
And let's not grow up.
A lot of gay men don't.
I want to grow up.
But do you want to grow old?
An employee enters, flips the lights on. The guys and the other couple flinch at the sudden brightness.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know anyone was in here. I was supposed to do the narration. Should I start it over?
No thanks, I think we got the idea.
Interior Art's apartment, day. Zen music. Art in a meditation pose across from a full-length mirror. Young Art appears in the mirror. Art remains seated, eyes closed, while Art's spirit stands and faces young Art in the mirror.
Oh my God. Are you me? Yes. And you're me. We look good as an old guy. You have some words of wisdom for me or something? Yes, shit. Shoot. Lighten up a bit. Have more fun.
A knock on the door.
I can do that. And use rubbers. What?
Young Art disappears. Spirit Art reunites with Art, who looks at the mirror, gets up, grabs a joint, puts it in his mouth. Another knock. Art opens the door to Nate.
Hi.
Hi. You're not supposed to smoke that shit, you know?
Art lights it, inhales, holds it in during...
You're not supposed to be on my ass, you know? No pun intended. I'm freaking out here. I just talked to my 10-year-old self.
What?
Nothing. I had a weird meditation, so I'm cheating a little.
You're only cheating yourself.
Some people think that pot is actually good for you, good for people with HIV.
Are you doing this to have some control over your life?
Oh, brother.
No, really. You don't have any control over the virus. This is one area you have control over? Or is it, if I'm going to die, I'm going to die my way?
I don't know, maybe. It's more like I can't handle my life.
Your life is so bad? That makes me feel really great.
No, I know, my life is good. We're still healthy, but shit, there's always this dark AIDS cloud looming over me.
Can't you come to me instead of going to pot?
God, what do? Stay up nights psychoanalyzing me?
Yes, as a matter of fact. I care about you.
Well,
sorry.
Don't do that. You're my boyfriend, not my therapist. You're not Mr. Perfect, you know?
I know that.
Yeah. Well, actually, you are.
No. I used to smoke, drink, all that shit.
I just don't need all this mothering from you. I know what I'm supposed to do.
Don't make it seem weird that I think about what's going on with you.
Art takes another hit off the joint.
I'll be going now.
Good. Let's talk again, huh? Just not real soon.
Nate leaves. Art reopens the door to slam it. A beat.
Did I just say you're my boyfriend?
Interior hospital hallway, day. Someone lies on the bed, mostly covered. We only see a very thin, frail arm over the blankets, with Kaposi sarcoma. Art enters, carrying flowers. He stands around, rather nervous. He is pensive throughout. A nurse enters.
Oh, you have a visitor.
This wakes the man, Lash. He looks at Art.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to wake you. I'll come back in a bit.
Ow. Are those for me?
If your name is Lash, they are.
Man, who are you?
I'm Art.
My memory's almost gone, but I'm pretty sure I'd remember you.
No, we haven't met. I told your sister I'd come by.
You a friend of hers?
Sort of, I guess. We met at an AIDS support group. She came by to ask if anyone would come visit you. She didn't want you to be lonely when she went back home.
Progress. A year ago, she couldn't even say the word AIDS. Wait, is AIDS a word?
Yeah,
It's an acronym.
I think it's both.
You have muscles. I have bones. I used to have muscles.
Art doesn't know how to reply to that.
You came here just to see me?
Yeah.
Wow. Somebody in this town actually doing something unselfish. I think my nipples are gonna invert. Why don't we put those in some water? Could you go to the nurse's station and see if they have a vase?
Sure.
Thank you.
Art exits. Lash breaks down, crying hard. Interior, hospital hallway, continuous. As the door closes to Lash's room, Art leans against the wall and breaks down, crying hard. Exterior, Art's apartment balcony, dusk. Art is on his cordless phone, speaker on.
You haven't been home in 2 years.
I am home.
You don't come around because you don't like Ben. Is that it? I don't blame you.
He always looks at me like he smells dog shit or something.
He looks at everyone like that. And I know it's a bit conservative around here. I mean, you're being gay and all. I know we've never said it out loud. There, it's out. You're out.
I can't believe we're having this conversation now.
Sorry, honey. I know you're supposed to say it yourself. That was wrong of me to do.
No, it's okay. It's supposed to be healthy to come out or to be out when you're
When you're what?
when you're gay.
I hate to do this, honey, but Ben just walked in. I've gotta go.
Mom, we're talking. This is a big moment. I can't believe you want to hang up because he comes home.
Well, what is there else to say about it, honey? I mean, I don't want all the gory details.
Fine. Goodbye.
Interior, club hell dressing room, night. Art beats Garland in a race for the door. Dancers getting ready.
Art, Garland, somebody say something brilliant.
I quit.
That quiets the room.
What do you do? Get a sugar daddy?
Something like that.
Oh, Christ. I think he's serious. Come here, baby. What's all this about?
He goes to her. She holds him.
I really love it here. I love the music, the dancing, you all. Being here makes me forget about everything else, but I'm thinking it's time to be living my life instead of living in a dream world, forgetting about everything else.
Art for art's sake.
Shut up, Garland.
Doesn't have anything to do with AIDS rumor, does it?
Edie?
Well, everyone's heard it. Why pretend? No shame in having a disease.
From your lips to everyone's ears.
Are you sure about this?
I'm positive.
He kisses her cheek.
I'll miss you. You've always been like a great, great grandmother to me.
You visit, though.
Edie exits hurriedly.
Ready to become Art? Art?
Ready, Roxy?
Art undresses and puts on a G-string with a leaf in front. He stands still, while Roxy sprays him all over with a clear coat of glycerin. The others chit-chat and exit periodically.
I still get tested every 6 months, and I barely ever have sex.
What? I thought you were the slut of the Western world.
Close your eyes. Just because I'm obsessed with sex doesn't mean I ever have it.
God, we're a troop of practically celibate whores.
I never really had a sex life. I was too closeted, too shy in school, and then AIDS. What a rip.
Roxy begins to cover Art with white plaster.
I have a gay uncle. He's like 50, and we were talking, and I was telling him about my sex life. He was worried about me. he was like, "That's not sex, that's foreplay." He said he feels sorry for our generation.
We were too late for gay liberation and right on time for AIDS.
Won't it be fabulous if, when this is all over and we can just fuck like normal people?
Yes. When I jerk off, I always put myself pre or post AIDS so I can be free.
Are you really quitting?
Quitting jerking off? Are you kidding?
Roxy playfully smacks him.
Yeah. All the smoke and booze and late nights. Not to mention all the cute boys. It's too tempting. My personality is too addictive. I need to clean up my act. This place is always 100 miles an hour. I need to slow down.
I hear you.
Art is nearly covered in white, a statue.
There was a sign, a poster in my 7th grade English class that said, "If you don't know where you're going, you'll probably end up somewhere else." I don't know where I'm going, and that doesn't feel right. I'm not a pup anymore.
Garland enters.
You're a statue. You're art. There's got to be a pun. Shit.
Don't make me laugh, I'll crack.
Interior, club hell dance floor, later. Dance music. Plaster-covered art on stage. He starts to move, slowly at first, breaking away bits of plaster till he bursts into a wild, free-spirited dance, plaster flying. Interior, club hell dressing room, later. A few dancers changing. Roxy is helping Art get the white plaster off with wet washcloths. Nate sticks his head in.
Can I come in? Is everyone decent?
Come in, hi.
Hi.
That decent remark was just setting us up for a punchline, wasn't it?
Well, I thought that as it was coming out of my mouth.
Art and Nate kiss, hold each other.
You guys want privacy?
It's alright. I'm an exhibitionist, remember? I'm getting white stuff all over you.
Now you're setting me up for the punchline.
Interior, Art's apartment kitchen area, evening. Nate is doing dishes. Art enters with an empty glass.
Water is so boring. What are you doing?
Hey babe, nothing. What are you doing?
Let me rephrase that. Don't do the dishes, I'll do them later.
It's alright, I'm almost done.
No, I don't want you to do my dishes.
Art goes into the living room. Nate follows.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell.
It's alright,
Nate!
What?
God, I was just a dick to you, that's not alright! Ah!
We're fighting over me doing our dishes, our dinner dishes? This is the dumbest fight I've ever heard.
We're not fighting over the dishes, we're not fighting at all. I'm yelling and you're not standing up for yourself.
Art sits. They are quiet for a moment.
Whoa.
Do you feel like you sort of lose your personality around me, lose yourself? I mean, you defer everything to me, always agreeing with me and doing what I want. Why don't we ever see a movie you choose, eat where you want to eat? We always do what I want. You never talk about work.
I can't really talk about work. I can't talk about my clients. You know that. We like the same food, you suggest a movie, and if I want to see it too, what's the problem? I take it back. This is the stupidest argument I've ever had.
It's not an argument, I'm just trying to... I don't know. There is some truth to this, isn't there?
Maybe. Maybe I'm feeling a bit like we're still in the honeymoon phase, and I just love the niceness of that. Keeping things smooth, nice. That doesn't mean I don't have an opinion.
I know. I think I'm just trying to find fault where there isn't any to rock the boat. Feeling like a couple, it's so big, it scares me. I noticed you didn't dry the dishes.
I'm a drip dry kind of guy. But you know, Art, don't be mean to me. I don't deserve it.
I know.
I know you have abandonment issues. All the men in your life have left. You're gonna have to stop using your issues to excuse your shitty behavior. I have issues too. Everyone does. I'm not going to abandon you. I'm gonna walk out the door, but that's not abandoning you. That's just leaving the apartment.
What are you, a self-help book?
You could use one.
A moment passes.
I'm not really sure what's going on here.
I'm gonna go home. We'll talk tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Nate gives him a quick kiss and leaves. Art wipes tears away. Interior, club hell, day. Zen music from a ghetto blaster. Art and Garland meditate on a stage. The club is quite different with the lights on. Not sexy, industrial. A cleaning crew mops, etc. Interior club hell, later. Garland is leading Art in ballet positions on the stage.
Oh God, Art, don't you ever get tired of being wrong? No, no, no. Change, 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 said the lover. Fuck, fuck, fuck you, said the other. You can't change people or hope they'll change, and he doesn't sound like he needs changing. But at least you're putting some thought into this one you. Usually you just make everyone fall in love with you with no intention of loving them back.
Sort of like being really flamboyant to keep everyone at arm's length.
We're talking about your personality defects, not mine. And I'm not that flamboyant.
Interior doctor's office, day. Art sits on an exam table. He is with one of the doctors that Buddy saw. Art holds a small metal bar that is connected to some equipment as the doctor presses down on Art's other outstretched arm.
Resist.
I am resisting.
The doctor replaces a vial on his contraption with a tea bag.
You gotta be kidding.
I don't kid.
He pushes down on Art's arm, then shines a light in Art's eye, looks closely at it. The doctor
Just kidding.
Exterior, Santa Monica Boulevard, West Hollywood, day. Art roller skates down the sidewalk. In front of bar none, loud music and crowded patio, Art sees Gina, the girl in his refrigerator photo, walking, holding hands with a hunky guy, Rob. Art is going too fast to stop in time, so he grabs Gina and they spin around to a stop, laughing.
Gina! Oh my God!
This is my boyfriend, Rob. Rob, this is my ex-boyfriend, Art.
The bi guy?
The gay guy.
Art and Gina make eye contact. Smile.
I've been trying to find you. Didn't you move to New York?
Yes, I'm back.
A hot host interrupts.
You guys want a table?
No, thanks. We've got to go. Why were you looking for me?
I wanted to.
He looks at Rob briefly, but no time like the present.
I just wanted to apologize. I was such a drunken jerk when we were together.
Oh, sweetie, we were both drunken jerks. Don't worry about it. We met and it was like, damn, we just exploded with feelings.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, and what's a guy and a girl with exploded feelings to do but move in together?
Blame it on my youth.
Blame it on love.
Art and Gina smile, hug. Interior Roxy's house, night. Art enters a party. His chest hair is growing in. Roxy, in a pirate shirt, is mouthing a reggae song from atop a coffee table. Joe, in a black bra and jeans, runs up and hugs Art.
It smells like Europe in here. There's so many French people. Don't you love it? You look like a Boy Scout. Go out there and rub some sticks together, would ya? They're having trouble lighting a fire. God, I'm so hot already.
You can disrobe a little.
I already disrobed a little.
I mean a little more.
Maybe. Need to pee.
She runs off. Roxy finishes his song, sees Art, and screams. They do a European double cheek kiss-kiss.
I like your outfit.
Oh, I was all out. I had on this vest, a fucking scarf, my medallion. I'm a werewolf tonight.
He rubs Art's chest.
Body hair. How butch. I love it. Bored with looking perfect?
Not bored. Definitely not perfect.
That's a matter of opinion. Jinx are on the patio.
Art sees a man, 45 or so, staring at him.
You're staring.
I can't stop looking at you. You're so handsome.
Thanks, but put your horny thoughts away. I'm seeing someone.
Exterior Roxy's patio, later. Art and Joe roast marshmallows at a fire pit.
Bum me a smoke?
I don't have any. I think I quit.
Oh my god, the human chimney?
I know. I love smoking, but enough is enough. Didn't you quit to conceive?
Well, I wasn't gonna light it. Where's your boyfriend?
Oh shit, I accidentally said boyfriend to him. I almost had a heart attack.
Why didn't you bring him?
I think we're on a little break right now. I was starting to get that married feeling.
Oh, I love that feeling. But you're not seeing other people.
No.
Exterior a field, day. Art is running. Young Art is running toward him. They meet, join hands, spin around faster and faster until they blur. Interior West Hollywood Community Center multipurpose room, day. The blur slows, revealing a circle of guys, including Art, sitting with a female facilitator. HIV/AIDS support group on an easel.
My nutritionist also teaches Vedic meditation. two birds, one stone.
I've had a few friends just disappear. And I think they didn't want to see anyone seeing them sick. They just went away somewhere.
Art's daydream. Art gets up, dances in a circle.
Did you see the AIDS victims camping out on the corner?
Protest. Starvation fast.
Isn't that kind of redundant?
You know, we shouldn't use the word victims. Why the fuck not? Screw that 1987 AIDS speak. As if we haven't been victimized in every conceivable way by this fucking disease, this society.
End of daydream. Art seated.
No one is coming to save us. We have to save ourselves.
Interior, Art's apartment, night. Art in the shower, leaning against the wall, eyes closed.
My mom lost her shit when she found out I had AIDS. Totally went off the deep end. I finally had to say to her, Mom, I can't comfort you. I'm the one who's dying.
My doctors don't give me anything but pity.
Art gets out of the shower.
What do you think about life, Art?
He looks at himself in the mirror. Faint smile.
It's kind of a drag, but the orgasms are great.
Interior, Art's apartment, dusk. Music. Art and William make spaghetti. Art chops onions. The apartment is cleaner than before. There are books around. On the fridge, a newspaper clipping. Art imitates life.
This guy at the market yesterday asked me if I was gay. The checkout guy. I look so obviously gay?
Maybe he was hitting on you.
No, it wasn't like that.
What did you say?
I said, well, I haven't always exclusively dated women.
Good one.
And he said, I thought so, in a dick way. Fuck him. Lovingly and gently, of course, but fuck him.
The phone rings.
Shit. The machine will get it.
It does.
Unbelievable as it may seem, my life is based on a true story.
Beep.
What's so unbelievable about your life, Art? It's Paul. Tall Paul. Call me. I'm horny. I need some art appreciation.
How embarrassing. I'll never...
The doorbell rings.
Jeez, Grand Central.
Art wipes his hands on a dish towel, opens the door to Nate.
Hi.
Hi. You said we were boyfriends, so I figured it was okay to come by without calling.
Of course, come in.
He does. They kiss.
William is here. He's teaching me how to make his famous spaghetti.
Oh. I should let you guys...
No, stay.
Nate! Hello. Stay. We have a ton.
Interior, Art's apartment, later. Music. Nate looks at Art's watercolor portraits, a few unfinished. Some have small photos of the subject attached. Spaghetti dishes still dirty on the counter. Art joins Nate, puts his arms around him. Close-on portrait of a black man, unfinished. An invisible brush adds color. It animates. The man opens his eyes.
These were fantastic.
Thanks.
Close-on portrait of a little girl. She blinks, smiles.
Caroline.
She's adorable.
Yes, she is. Was. She died of AIDS. They all did. Except that one of my mom that I've been working on for like 3 years.
Close-on portrait of Art's mom. She mouths, I love you. Close-on portrait of a young man. He starts to cry.
I'm doing them for a new AIDS hospice in South Central. They need some art for decor.
Back on the guys.
Wow. You didn't tell me about
It
this.
just happened. It's kind of re-energizing me. Being creative, getting back to my art, they kind of speak to me. William put it together.
How cool. Can you give me the thumbs up?
Of course. Doesn't matter as much as I give you the thumbs up.
Does this mean you're done pushing me away?
Art gets a little teary, kisses him.
What do I look like? A vicious circle?
Maybe when these are done, you could do me. Maybe a nude.
Maybe. If you're good.
Oh, I'll be good.
They kiss. Interior, Art's apartment bathroom, later. New age music. Art and Nate undress for a bubble bath. Nate gets in, looks up at Art.
Art hung at eye level.
You like it?
Yeah.
Close-on tattoo. A serpent with angel wings, just below Art's hip bone.
My only regret is that I didn't design it myself.
Art gets in the tub, leans back on Nate.
I added the wings not too long ago. I'm gonna add something else to it, but I don't know what yet.
Guys in tub, a little later.
Not fear of intimacy, really. More like being able to separate intimacy from sex.
Like you just want to cuddle and right away they grab your dick. Yeah, like that.
After a moment, Art hums, then softly sings part of a love song. He turns to kiss Nate.
I feel different with you than I have with anyone else.
Good. For a while there, I thought you were going to try to get through all this on bravado alone.
Nate holds him tighter.
I love you.
I can't believe you said that.
Why?
Art stands up.
You know, you might not be ready to say it yet.
That's not it. Well, that's part it, but it's not all of it. It's shit. That changes everything.
Art gets out, grabs a towel.
No, it doesn't. Nothing's changed.
You said the L word.
You said the B word.
The B word?
Boyfriend?
That just slipped out.
I love you just slipped out.
I love you doesn't just slip out, unless you're fucking.
He exits the bathroom, upset. Nate follows in a towel.
Damn it, we went from having a good time to love.
Haven't we been at love for a while? Just no one said it yet.
I love you in Gatum is like getting married in the real world. A whole new level, the uppermost top level. It's all downhill from there. Complacency, boredom, cheating.
Murder.
I'm serious.
Really? Maybe you should write down your relationship rules for me so I'll know what to do or say. My whole life I've had to walk on eggshells. I won't walk on eggshells with my lover. I know you're afraid. You want to take baby steps. I thought we were taking baby steps. What's going on here?
Music stops. Long pause.
Sooner or later, one of us, at least, is going to get sick. Really sick.
Probably. You can't change what is. At least we won't have to go through it alone.
After one of us gets sick, one of us dies.
I know. But we'd have some love in our lives. That's a good thing.
Maybe.
Don't fuck us up.
Watching you get sick and die, you watching me get sick and die, I don't know if I could take it.
God, you are such a pussy.
Nate throws his towel at Art, starts to get dressed.
You know what? Call me when you grow a pair and are ready to be in a big boy relationship. Maybe I won't have changed my number.
You said you were patient.
I have been patient.
He goes to leave.
Wait.
For what? I don't know what's here for me. I don't know if you're available for me beyond sex. I thought we were compatible. Not a very Freudian slip. I'm tired of this. My soul hurts.
How can it be love when it feels this shitty?
This feels shitty because I'm walking and you know you're an asshole for letting me.
I'm not letting you. You're an adult.
You're not making me stay. If I walk out that door, I am not coming back. You want me to be assertive? You be assertive. You don't care enough about me to fight for me.
This last realization hits Nate hard.
I can't make you stay.
Yes, you can.
How?
You're pathetic.
He walks towards him.
Tell me to stay.
No.
He grabs onto him.
Tell me to stay.
No!
Tell me you love me.
Art tries to break away.
No. Go. I can't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you can.
Why do you even want me if I'm so pathetic?
Because I love you.
The struggle stops. They are teary. They look at each other a moment. Nate gets up and away from Art.
Goodbye, Art.
Nate goes to the door, opens it, looks back at Art. He inches a foot slowly towards the threshold. One last, light-hearted attempt. Then over the threshold.
Wait!
You keep telling me to wait.
I love you.
Nate smiles and cries.
Too late. I've left. See?
Art lunges for him. Nate jumps out of the way into the hall. They are both laughing. Nate runs.
You were only half out. Get back, you bastard.
Art chases Nate through the hallway. Art's towel falls off.
I said it!
Art tackles him to the floor, pins him down.
I love you.
I thought you weren't going to sweep me off my feet.
I was wrong.
It wasn't so hard, was it? You didn't explode or implode or...
Shut up! I love you. I love you.
They kiss. William walks up, giggles, tries to step over them, can't.
I love him.
I know.
William manages to walk around them, goes into his apartment. The guys have a long, deep kiss. Exterior, Club Hell parking lot, night. Close up, Art's face in black and white.
Art or commerce?
Art and Nate are looking at Art on a big Club Hell billboard on the side of the building. Garland approaches them.
Art is propaganda.
Art and Garland smile. They all go to the back door.
Jose, what do you say?
Nada when I am quiet. ¿Qué pasa?
Mucho. ¿Qué pasa?
Mucho que pasa?
Interior, Club Hell, later. Loud dance music. Art dancing on stage. Reveal the other Club Hell dancers dancing with Art in a spectacular burlesque show, with lush, erotic, carnival-inspired costumes and exciting choreography. A capacity crowd enjoys the show and party-like atmosphere. Banner over stage. Art in Hell. First annual, make it the last, dance for a cure. Nate watches. The Mad Hatter approaches him.
Are you Art's boyfriend?
Yeah.
The Mad Hatter reaches his hand out. They shake.
I just had to meet the guy that Art ended up with.
Okay.
The Mad Hatter runs off, disappears into the crowd. Travis, from the opening, follows him. Exterior park, day. Upbeat music. Art listens to his Walkman as he jogs through trails. Leaves fall. He jogs over a dead bird. He turns around and sees Buddy jogging behind him. He faces front, then back again. No Buddy. A group of pom-pom girls are practicing in a clearing. Art runs into their formation, does a few exaggerated moves with them, making them laugh, and runs off. A pom-pom hits him in the butt. Interior, Art's apartment, later. Art comes in from his run. He pushes a button on the answering machine, gets a glass of water, takes a few vitamins. His mom's portrait hangs on a wall. Finished.
Art, are you there? Well, whatever you're doing, I forgive you. I'm going to visit my mother for a couple of weeks.
Mother's still alive?
Yes, I said my mother. She's 98. No one ever dies in my family. Be good.
Always.
Hello, Nate.
Reveal Nate in the bedroom doorway with a paint roller.
Hello, William.
Art walks up to Nate. They kiss.
You smell good.
And I'll postpone my shower.
Reveal large, tasteful watercolor painting of Nate, you. Art goes to the window. Neighbor's window across the alley, Art's point of view. The baby across the way is screaming and crying. Art spits a stream of water out his window for the baby's benefit, and the baby stops crying. Art ducks below the window frame, then slowly and wide-eyed raises up.
Peekaboo!
The baby laughs. Art ducks down. Art's window, baby point of view. Art rises up with a big, goofy smile.
What do you think about life, Art?
Oh, I think it's a great idea.
Freeze on Art. Nate in background. The baby's laughter. The end.